There are many organizations out there that supports the idea that black people have a lower IQ because our genetics made us inherently inferior. But my Knowledge Intuitive Center takes me to a way more interesting place of understanding the truth of why this may be, as far as black people having or not having a lower IQ. A lower IQ may be caused from a lack of brain power clarity, from the mind being clouded with blocking thoughts that does not allow for understanding and retaining information. I found that for any people or person, not just black people, getting negative attention or no attention can cause that people to give up before they try because they believe that there will be no positive reinforcement anyway. If a human knows that he will get positive reinforcement, he will try to develop the skills that will get him more of that positive reinforcement. For men, this is academic skills and productivity. For women, it is looks and nurturing skills and feminine skills, and also academic skills. If a person believes they will not get this positive reinforcement, then they may not develop these abilities and these skills and these traits as much. The brightest and most productive people are the people who get recognition for doing good, being good, and looking good. Now, this is why there was a study that found that attractive people would do better in a classroom. Now, let's do something here. Let's compare this to the parenting and home dynamic. Children will be affected by the parent who give them the most positive or negative reinforcement and attention. Example, if a boy gets negative or little attention from his father, he may carry this sense of lack in areas of academics and productivity. This is because the male left side of his brain will not function on the highest level because he feels disapproved of by the most important male figure in his life, which is the patriarchy in his life. Now, listen to this. The white power structure throughout history is a patriarchy. So it represents and embodies masculine father energy. And so the interaction between black people and white people throughout history has the same kind of emotional traumatic exchange and impact as that of the father and the son that I just previously illustrated. Now pay attention here. A main factor that comes into play here is looks. Black people has the most distinct features which are also seen as unattractive. Black people's physicality was and is seen as lacking value by the dominant society and by the patriarchy. This made the patriarchy feel as though black people were the group that was deserving of the least respect and the most abuse, hence slavery. This led to more negative attention, a deeper lack of self worth for black people, and a lack of inspiration towards developing a productivity and the use of analytical left brain abilities and healthy left brain traits. Now, black people did not develop these skills as much because their emotional system interprets the whole process as I will not get positive reinforcement because all I get is negative reinforcement. So now this created the idea that these distinct, unattractive humans, i.e., black people, are also inherently dumb. This further created more negative attention, more negative reinforcement, and emotional trauma, which further led to a stronger lack of a need to utilize brain power, which equal to a lower IQ. If a people are not using their brain power capacity to its fullest potential, they will lose analytical reasoning abilities. So, in a society where so much value is placed on IQ, and IQ is based on analytical and logical abilities, the people who were deprived of using their analytical abilities will have a low IQ. And this is not because they are inherently dumb, stupid, or inferior.